Ashley Becca. Keep crinkling it. Okay. Working on week 10. So I'm just prepping my photos. Sorry if that noise is really loud. Hi, Drea. Hello. So glad people were able to find it. I know it's only the second one, so I'm still getting used to how to work everything, so I figure everybody else must be also. Hello. Okay. Is it Sotono? Sotono? Did I pronounce that correctly? I've actually wondered that for a long time, but I keep forgetting to ask, so let me know. Drea, I print these on my Canon Selfie. Yeah, that's what it's called. And the paper is like longer than a 4x6, has like these white bars, and then they're perforated, so when you take the perforations off, it becomes a 4x6. I don't know if that's, I'm assuming it's so that the printer has like something to grab onto. I don't know. But when you, oh good, I'm glad I pronounced it correctly. But when you do the perforations, it makes a really loud snapping noise. So that's what that is. Also, I mentioned in the last one that I was getting this arm to fix the sound issue so that I'm not like, it means, oh, okay. Thank you for the meaning behind it. What was I saying? Oh, so that all the noises that I make, like picking up my tools and stuff, aren't super loud in your ears. But that did not work out because the arm I bought was just a disaster. So a new arm is coming, but that means that for today's stream, noises are going to be really loud again. So I apologize. Eventually we will sort that out. Okay, I'm working on week 10 in my weekly album. I'm going to be using the Tag Your It kit from Kelly Purkey. I think this is the most recent kit. Yeah, it is.
It kept trying to focus on things that you barely lifted up. So if you want to focus it, push that button and then hold something up.
Push which button?
This.
Okay.
The little switch.
But will it stay focused like as I move things like this?
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
It kept trying to autofocus, so it was like
Thank you.
being annoying. But
Thank
hopefully
you.
it should be better.
That was Cody. Today we decided that he's my stream manager because he's also my like tech person. He helps me set up beforehand. He fixes things when they're not working properly like that. So yeah. Also, let me know if the focus is weird or if I need to fix the focus for anything. Thank you. See? Stream manager duties. He just told me that I was not in frame. It's so funny because like when I write or I craft or anything, like when I'm cutting, I hold things like 2 inches from my face. So it's really hard for me to get used to holding things away from my face, I guess. And I don't really know why I have to get so close to things. I do have bad eyesight, but I don't think it's that bad. It could be though. So I have, hello, hi. I have 4x6 photos, 3x4 photos, and a couple 2x3 photos. And I basically decide what size I'm gonna print them based on either how much I like the photo, how good the quality is, or how important it was to that week. And I'll be the first to tell you, I don't have a problem with blurry photos at all. If a photo's blurry, I'm probably even more likely to use it just because it feels very real. So yeah, I don't mind blurry photos. So quality-wise, I just mean like if you can actually tell what's in the photo, because sometimes things are so dark you can't even tell what's going on. So I'm sorry, this is probably going to be loud. This is always where it gets the loudest, is with this paper trimmer. But because this one doesn't have a line, I want to make sure I get the measurements right. I don't think I have nearly as many photos as I did for week 9 that I was working on in the last stream. But compared to my recent weeks, I still have quite a few. So let's see. I will admit I'm kind of nervous about this kit because these are not my go-to colors. They're a bit brighter, and they're also not like colors that I would combine in my layouts, so I'm hoping I can find a nice balance. I'm also not a huge fan of red and blue, or at least the traditional shades like primary red and blue together unless it's 4th of July, so I'm gonna struggle with that one. That one's nice. I think I have to decide which theme I'm going with here. I like that one. And I can't do all black cards, they're so dark. Oh, I really like that card. So let's see, because I'm always so curious about, actually, I think it's more nosiness than curiousness, but we'll call it curiousness. Are you guys crafting while you watch, or are you just watching? I hope you're crafting. I feel like people need a good excuse to craft. And if you are, what are you working on? I don't like that these 3 blues don't match, but I really like that card. That one's nice. I really like all of these. And I'm not sure why this is the only card in the kit with this mauve color, but I really like it and I wish there was more. Another mini album? Oh my gosh, you're on a roll. Is this a different, is this a mini album on a different topic? I'm assuming so. But you know, maybe you're making multiple mini albums for one topic. I don't know. I just really love this pop of orange. Orange is actually one of my favorite colors, and I feel like a lot of people don't appreciate it. Let's see. Ooh. I don't know, 6x8s are good, but a weekly pocket page feels pretty good when you complete it. It feels really like accomplished. Or at least I do, because I still haven't finished week 9 that I started in the last stream. It's been a really busy week. All right. Oh, from a trip. Fun. Make sure you share photos on like Twitter or Instagram so I can see, because I am curious. All right. I think I'm gonna go with, I found that I had this pocket page when I was looking before the stream started, and they're 12 squares instead of what I usually use, which is 9 3x4s. And I'm kind of interested in it. I only have one, so I'm not really sure what happened to the other ones. But I know I haven't used them. I think the squares are 3x3, which makes the photo a little bit awkward in there because of the height. Okay. As much as I love it and I'm interested in it, it'll have to wait for something that suits that size a little better. Okay, let's start by sorting the photos into which side I want them to go on. Now you probably can't see that. I'm working with a small space, but I will remove one of these soon. Ah, I have so many again. I really didn't think I had that many photos, but apparently I have a lot. Which means I'm probably gonna have to add a middle thing if I want to have any space to put decorative elements. All right, I guess I will do a 6x12 in the center. Ooh, the cruise album. I'm excited to see that one because I haven't even started my cruise album, and I know that I'm going to be seriously struggling when I start it. I still haven't even finished. Okay. Ugh, I am the worst when it comes to completing albums. I work on them for like years. I'm still working on PlannerCon 2018. Yeah, 2018. It's getting there, but it's not even close to being done. I think I'm on like the first third of day 2, so I still have the rest of day 2 and day 3. I like this one. I also learned, I mean, I already knew this, but then after the last stream, like right as the last stream ended, which I partly ended because the sun was shining in and it was like washing out the page, Cody reminded me that I can adjust the like brightness of my camera. So if things get too bright and washed out, let me know and I can adjust it so that you can see everything. I don't want this one here. I think I should put another photo up there and use that space. I don't think this photo is not from this week. This was week 9. Yep. Okay. Well, that's one less photo to worry about. Actually, with that one there, I might be able to fit them all in just 2 pages. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. I have seen so many people from Kelly Purkey's design team use this stamp set without the like additional stamp set that she sells that goes with it. It's like little add-ons and extras that kind of make these tags make sense. And I just, without that other stamp set, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use this one. Because my brain just is not processing like how to compose a layout with like partial tags or tickets. I don't know. I'm gonna have a struggle with that, I can tell. It's not a good sign when I already feel stuck after I just put my photos down. I think it's because I haven't been crafty in a few days, and so I feel kind of rusty. Okay, when in doubt, start with the week page because, or the title card. That's nice and easy. Unless you're me and you can't make up your mind because I have no idea. Oh, I do. Okay, let's see. Let me grab my stamp cart. I'm going to see if I can find these without having to dig for an hour. Let's look at this. My crafty zone is a disaster. I should be embarrassed to share that with you, but I'm not. I'm a very organized person, but I'm not a very neat and tidy person, and I cannot find the stamps that I'm looking for. I found them. Aha. At the bottom, if you can hear me struggling, of my stamp cart. Okay, now I have mounds of stamps on the ground, but that's fine. Sorry for the crinkling. I'll try to do it as far away from the microphone as possible. Phew, okay. These are the Ellie Studio large Jane alphabet stamps. I have the outline and the stripes. And for a while I was like, oh, I'm gonna use those as like a consistent like week marker on every week, but that didn't happen. So maybe I'll just start that back up again. I was gonna ask you guys a question about these stamps, or about, maybe it was about stamps in general? Of course, now I don't remember what it was that I was gonna ask you. So I'm just like seasoning my stamp because I haven't used the W in this set yet. And I'm trying to pick which color ink I want to use. Thinking I could do something fun, like a yellow, or I have a lot of colors that match the kit colors well, but Glacier's nice. I'm looking at the labels here. I could go totally out of my comfort zone and do a red, which would kind of go with the little arrows we've got going on over here. Decisions. This blue is nice. I just keep adding more. Okay, I think those are my only. And then of course just my standard pink. Any thoughts or feedback? These are all close to my heart. They're dye ink pads, and they are my absolute favorite. I guess I should look at what colors I got going on in my cards. So I got a lot of pink, so I'll roll pink out. I don't have any cards with like a deep blue in it, so maybe, well, then I could tie in the dark blue labels. Nope, that one's out. Okay. As much as I have been trying to use colors out of my comfort zone, red might be a bit bold for this one. Go yellow. Which for me is actually bold also. Let me get my dreaded baby wipe container that has an unnecessary number of doors. Actually start with the number. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I have the outlines for the numbers, because they're not. Just kidding. Oh, oh yeah. What did I say this was? Week 9? No, week 10. Shoot, I don't remember what week I'm on. Let me check this thing. Yeah, week 10. Thanks, Drea. I like that even you know what I'm crafting more than what I'm working on more than I do. So I just thought of something. Do I like the idea of yellow and black together? It's kind of Bumblebee-ish. I don't know how I feel about it. Maybe I should go with this color. Or we could just stop questioning and do it on a piece of scratch paper and figure it out. Okay. Ooh, gray. Oh, I really like that idea. Okay, well now I'm going to need to do 2 of each because even if I do go with this color, gray might look better than black. So I'm going to try it with both gray and black. I'm going to start doing all of my crafting on stream. That way everybody else can help me with my indecisiveness and I don't have to deal with it. Okay. Now let's see which looks better, gray or black, and with which base color. I don't have a gray here on my desk in a dye ink, and I'm going to be 100% honest and say that I am too lazy to go find one, but I do have a gray chalk edger and that will do. I cannot get this stamp straight and I'm not sure if it's my problem or the stamp's problem. My problem. There we go. Nope, it's still crooked. What in the world? Okay. Ooh, I love the look of these stamps together. The outline and the stripes. It's like I forget how much I like them together until I use them again, and then I'm reminded. That black ink pad was very juicy. You know what? I just realized that I didn't let everyone know that we were live, so I'm just gonna do a quick oof, that's bear with. That is a dark photo. Yeah, let's go with the light pink like I always do. Everybody always asks me what sticker I use for my little squiggle. And you are seeing it now. I use no sticker. I use my finger. My finger is my sticker. Thank you for waiting while I did that. Okay, back to business. Could do a really deep gray, but I think that is closer to, that would look closer to black. Or we could do like a tin can gray. Probably tin can. Oh, or I have this, which is my favorite, attic dust. Because it has warmer undertones instead of cooler undertones. So it's more of a yellow gray than a blue gray. Sorry, I hope that wasn't too loud. Just choking on my spit over here. I have my big lights on, and they're extremely toasty. I feel like I'm in the middle of the desert, in the middle of summer. Ooh, the gray is nice. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're definitely going with gray, but do I do gray with yellow or gray with the blue? Oh, thanks. Hi, Pamela. The rainbows are from the March Studio Calico stamp subscription stamp set. It is, oh, I thought I had it here next to me, but I don't. I lied, I do. It's in my stamp pile on the floor. This one. I think that's where those are, yeah, that's where those are from. Gray with yellow. I should have known you would say that, since yellow and pink, I believe, are your favorite colors, but I will trust you and I will go with yellow because I liked the yellow also. Okay. I'm gonna share a little, like, what can we call it? A diva moment with you. Ooh, you should get it. It's specifically for spring, and then it has things all about like April, May, and June, I think, are the months, and about like blooming and growing and planting, and it's just a really good stamp set. I recommend it. I have really sensitive skin, and so baby wipes with any sort of like scent or like cleaning agent irritates my skin. So I've been using these, what are they? Huggies. They're like the Huggies Natural or something like that. And they are so fuzzy. All of my stamps have fuzz all over them. But they're nice because they're soft and they don't dry out quickly. But like, holy cow. If you were using that on an actual child, your child would be extremely fuzzy, I can only imagine. You should allow crafters to test their products before they go on the market. Because then we're not doing any like baby testing, but we're still testing the product. Oof, I probably should not be allowed to stream tonight. I feel all sorts of random thoughts going on. Oh, okay, see, so I'm not crazy and they're not that random of thoughts. I mean, the craft testing, yes, but the fuzziness. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I'm so excited for how this is going to turn out. Layering stamps like this, letters specifically, like where you have a, you have like the object or the letter or the number, and then you stamp the outline over it in a darker color, are some of my favorite stamps. And the fact that these have patterned inner pieces is the most exciting thing to me. I don't know, it's just not something you see very often. You always see like the solid centerpiece and then the outline to go along with it, but you rarely see... Oh, I need to do the whole word. Hello. I'm talking and not paying attention. Oh my gosh. I did the W, but I'm working backwards for spacing, so I need to be using the K. Also, if you're not familiar with Twitch, there's this thing that you can set up where when somebody new follows you while you're streaming, their name will pop up like on the screen wherever you want. And I have this thing that pops up right here, and I saw it work for the first time today because nobody followed mid-stream last time, and it's the absolute cutest thing I've ever seen, and I feel really proud about it and really excited, kind of just because it's so cute. It's like a little card and it looks like it's washi taped to the screen. I'm sorry if you can hear that outside. We have these people who insist on skateboarding in the loading dock below our apartment. They're back, Cody. And It's so loud. Although I shouldn't be complaining because today they're doing it at 7 o'clock at night instead of 3 in the morning or whatever time they were doing it last time. I think it was like 2, not 3.
It's midnight.
Oh, I was way off. It was midnight. It felt like it was like 2 in the morning with every little skateboard scratch. And it was on a weeknight. See? Okay, it might as well have been 2 in the morning. With every like wheel scratch and board flipping and hitting the concrete, I wanted to scream. I am all for skateboarding. I don't have any problem with skateboarders. I just don't like it when I can hear it so loud in my house. Yeah, Huggies Natural Care. And yes, I normally do just put the wipes in there so that I can pull them out through here and it's really handy, but this last time I wasted like half of a pack of them because they dried out so much quicker when they were, oh, I need another E, when they were just in there by themselves compared to when they're in there with the initial packaging on. And yes, I mentioned this last time, but I'm going to mention it again. I'm sorry if it's like painfully slow watching this. I'm just a really slow crafter. I like to take my time and like partially overthink every step, but also just like not rush the process. All right, on to the outline. Also, good call on the yellow. It looks really good with like those red arrows. Also, I just realized that on this side of the screen, you guys can see my junk pile and you can see me just throwing my stamps over there after I use them and not putting them back. I was not aware that you could see that. And I know that some of you are probably cringing at that. They do end up back on their backer eventually, usually like when I'm cleaning up after the mess that I've made, but I just don't have time while I'm crafting to be putting things back. I say as I move like a sloth. Whoa, we are getting all over the place with this. It's okay. I like the imperfect look it has. Also, I'm kind of trying not to crinkle this very much because I don't want it to be super loud in your ear. So I think that's a good excuse as to why I'm not putting my stamps back. Even though that's not the reason, we'll use it as the excuse. Oh, upside down. I guess it would help if I had it the right way. So the whole like streaming thing is obviously new. I mean, I've done like YouTube streams, only a couple, but I've realized that I really enjoy it, and I actually look forward to doing them. Like, what did I do the first one? Sunday? And then I was kind of like counting down the days until today, which is funny because I haven't been excited about things like that in a very long time. And I'm thinking that it's because it's like crafting with friends and I have an excuse to just talk out loud kind of to myself, but also to other people. Instead of just like sitting there thinking about random things and letting like my anxiety or whatever talk in my ear, which is usually what happens. Or I'll like put on a YouTube video and mindlessly listen to it. I like the feeling of crafting with friends. Whoa. I keep, if you're wondering, I keep washi tape on these to keep the lids on them because I don't know if it's just my set or if everyone has the issue with these Prima chalk edgers, but the lids for most of them fall off so easily. Like if I dropped this, the lid would go flying off and then you get ink all over whatever it touches. So I just washi tape the... Ooh, have a good dinner, Pamela. I'll probably still be here. I'm only on the week card. the starting card of the week. So I washi tape the lid on so that it doesn't pop off like that when I'm either like traveling or reorganizing my craft space for the 37th time. Yay, I'm glad you ordered the stamp. You're gonna really like it. You'll have to show me how you use it. I really like the look of when the outline is like skewed from the under portion, and with that one I accidentally lined it up perfectly. And so if I was going for that, I'd be really proud of myself, but instead I'm kind of annoyed because I really wanted that like wonky look. I'm also going to twist this light over here a minute to see if that corner is just a tiny bit dark. So I was trying to see if I could make it a bit brighter, but I don't think that's going to happen. Nope. Honestly, I'm probably the only one that's bothered by that dark corner, but I think it's this thing's issue, not the light. feel... Oh, I need the dates for the week. I knew you were going to say that, Drea. You're always the cheerleader of my crazy thoughts. And by cheerleader of them, I mean like pushing them away. Where did I put my black ink? Of course I lost it. Oh, it's over here. I don't have my planner handy, so I'm going to have to look up the dates for... I think I already had the tab up, actually, of my week numbers. Nope, apparently I did not. Oop. I have this thing where I have like, right now I have only 91 tabs, so not even that many. But I have 91 tabs open because I like to use the tabs as like reminders of things. So I'll open a tab and then I'll just leave it so that I can go back later and look at it. And sometimes it gets out of hand. What was I looking up? Oh yeah. Week numbers. What are we on? Week 10. Okay. March 4th. Through the 10th. What? Okay. You're gonna make fun of me. I can't believe I'm saying this to you. I don't know how to access the calendar on my phone. I don't even know how to get to it. I'm sure it's there somewhere, but I don't even know how to get to it. I could probably search like calendar. You know, you go to this thing over here. Is that what it's called? Calendar. There it is. I have never set it up. Okay. I don't think it needs to access my location, but I'll let it. How do I turn on the week? I'm so lost at what I'm even looking at right now. Oh, it's the day. Okay. March. All right. There's the calendar. How do I... No, it's not even set up. I use a physical paper planner. I couldn't even figure out how to get to the app in the first place, let alone tell you how to find a week number on it. If you can help me, then I'd be happy to go to month view. Okay, I think I'm there. Can you see it? Yeah, I'm on month view. Ooh, this is like a technology lesson. So it's in the setting to show the week number. Okay. Where would I look for settings? Maybe this guy? Whoa, no, that's okay. Turn that off. Calendars. No. Yeah, I don't. Oh, ooh, I know where that is. Phone settings. Okay. Calendar. Okay. Week numbers. Wow, check that out. Okay. Default calendar. I don't use a calendar, so I'm just gonna say personal because that seems like what it should be. Now let's go back to the calendar, which I'm probably gonna have to, I'm probably gonna have to leave open all the time now because I don't know where the app is in my phone. So if I want to get to it, I'm gonna have to leave it there. Oh, week 12, 11, 10. What? Oh, but it's on a Sunday start. I do Monday to Sunday. Can I please get a screenshot of this chat right now so that we can remember how ridiculous it is that I don't know how to use this? Can you do Sunday or Monday start? Oh, start week on. Oh my gosh, I'm learning so many things right now. Monday. Wow. This is really neat. Okay, now what do the dots mean? Oh, daylight savings time. It means there's something there. St. Patrick's Day. Got it. Still the same week. Monday to Sunday. Okay. This is really neat. I feel so... Honestly, I'm just blown away. I had no idea that was even there. Thank you. Now I don't have to Google week numbers like I do every single time I work on my weekly album. Ooh, okay. I like don't even know where I was and just I feel so excited. People are like, yeah, I'm not gonna be watching her stream. She doesn't even know how to use her phone. She's probably not gonna know what she's doing with a stream. It needs something. It needs some staples. I need to staple something to it. What do I want to staple? Thank you, because sometimes I get like over 100 tabs open, and that's just like you said, to help my brain from having more tabs open. That's just like my Google. Imagine how many tabs are going on in my brain. I don't want to count. Let's just move on from that. Let's look in this thing for something to staple. I am always the one giving you tech advice. I don't know. When it comes to planners, though, like in calendars, okay, wait, no, not only that. Also, I'm gonna put this here so you guys can watch all the goodies. It's fun to see die cuts as I dig. Google Drive, that's a whole beast that like I barely know how to use. And that's pretty sad considering I use Google Drive for like work and also for like some design teams and stuff, and I barely get by on my my Google Drive knowledge. So this is just like honestly a hodgepodge of stuff that I threw in here at some point. None of these things really fit the like vibe of the cards and the layout. Oh look, here's a second pack of the Willow Lane die cuts down here that I honestly didn't know was even there. Okay, I'm gonna pull out another, I'm gonna pull out another thing to look at for some die cuts. Oh, just kidding. No, I'm not. I got an idea. I am going to grab this, pull out my stamps. These are my stamp sets from the Creatives Club. I'm just gonna stamp on a label and then staple the label there because you can never go wrong with a label. I kind of like the idea of having a loose label, that way it has some texture when it's not stuck to the page. So this is like my little thing of labels that I keep near my, or on my desk, near my, right here. What is this? Crafting zone. I feel like black might be a little bit harsh. And it kind of blends in a little bit much. Okay. I will use one of these. Let's go with this one. I really love this color. I'm just going to trying to push my mess out of the way. I'm just going to stick it to a piece of cardstock and then cut it out and make my own like non-sticky label. Okay, I do not need to be using scissors that tiny for this. Carolee, hi! I hope you had a good class. I am working on week 10 of my weekly album, and in the entire, how long has it been? Hour, I have not even finished my week card, my title card. So you have not missed much. The decisions are hard tonight. You're so supportive, I know. I'm a slow crafter, so I'm thinking I'm going to use, because it fits perfectly, and I love when that happens. Yes, I'm going to use this one. It says Everyday Things, because that's what this week is, filled with photos of just like the small everyday things. And this label is kind of smooth. It's definitely not a porous surface. So I'm going to use my StazOn just in case I don't want it to like smear off. Did you do your entire right hand, or did you just do like one nail on the right hand side? I'm assuming your whole hand. I just have to ask, because like sometimes people do like 4 will be one color and then one nail will be a different color, and so I didn't know if that's what you were. Oh, it was okay. Gotcha. Ooh, sorry, that was probably so loud. I always forget this StazOn ink pad is very sticky, like sticky. Okay. I went and got my nails done yesterday, and I'm glad that I managed to get them done because they were looking like a disaster. But I know from a distance they just look like white nails. They're fine, but I'm very unhappy with the outcome. And the lady was so kind, and she was very good at what she did. It's just, you know, you get like your certain preference of how things are done, and they were not done that way, and then the shape is not the shape that I normally like, so I'm just pretending that they are. I mean, they look good. I can't complain about the way they look. Really? Ooh, I love your hair right now, but of course, like, I've only seen pictures of you far away, and it's also not my hair, so I get that. Like, sometimes it's just something you can't explain, but you're just not happy with it. like this here? Yes, kind of crooked. Uh-oh. Color theory. How do you forget something like that when you do color? Are the colors in the photos not, are they not true to life? Like, does it look different in person than it does in the photos? Okay, yeah, that's fine. That is fair. I think that's done. I think I'm good with that. Although it's just kind of lonely there, so maybe it needs something with it. This is, I keep the stamps that I just pulled out in here, but it's also kind of like my pouch of random goodies. And I keep some word stamps or word strip stickers in here. Where is, I actually have a really, like my big pouch of word strip stickers. I actually don't know where that is. That is something that I should find. Also, I'm finding some chipboard. I'm trying to use more of like my stash rather than buying new things. And it's terrible, but when you have a ton of junk, you kind of forget what you have, and then it's like, that's why the term like shop your stash, because you forget what you have and then like it's like it's brand new. Oh, a band of weirdness. I feel you. Yeah, the whole like color blending situation, I feel like it's either really good or it's like, meh. No, I'm just gonna do a word strip sticker. Oh, now you can't see it. Okay, I totally get that because there is, I'm not gonna point it out because I don't need to be talking about it, but some of my nails are a certain shape that I just really cannot stand, and once I saw it, I can't unsee it. So now I can't even look at my hands without seeing just that one nail on each hand that is a very specific shape. Okay, let's see. I really want something to talk about, like how it's just an everyday thing. None of these are about that. They're all very motivational, which is great, but like this week didn't have anything particularly motivational. It was just kind of like, oh, this is a cute one. What seems ordinary is often the extraordinary. We'll go with that. Okay. I'm going to cut it in half because, or maybe not half, but I'm going to cut it up and do two different. And I don't know if I should go under or if I should go over. It's going to be kind of cramped if I go over, so I'll go right under here. I think I'm going to kind of tuck it under the label. Oof, now it feels too busy. I like it. I'm going to leave it. Whatever. It's fine. I need to stop thinking about this card because it's taking forever. Okay, let me dig this page out of this pile of stuff so we can get moving on it. I think I'm also moving slower because I'm trying to be somewhat quiet. I'm generally I shouldn't say very. I'm a pretty loud crafter, like banging things around and all that stuff. Let's see. It's a different color yellow. I want to put something there to write on. I was going to do a round label, but this label will work. It kind of blends in, but that's fine. And the labels, again, they're kind of slippery, so I'm going to use a Sharpie pen to write on it. I have two. It took me like longer than it needed to figure out like StazOn and Sharpie. Just don't even I always think like, oh, this time I'll just be really careful, it'll be fine. But it's not. It always gets smudged. So I just kind of have learned finally. So I'm thinking like that. Yeah. I like it. Okay. Even though it's like gonna be white on white, I just feel like it gives a much more finished look if my photos have a matte behind them. So I am gonna do that. Okay, yeah, I like it much better with it when it has a matte. Although if I was really on my game tonight, I probably would have matted it on a color that matched the layout. Not that it matters. There it is. I think I want to put something right here? Oh, I had a random, there it is. Random chipboard thing on my desk. None of them really, this one will work. And it's gray, so it'll match the color palette. Ooh. I think I am also going to add a little wood veneer heart because just, I'm feeling it. Yep. I'm just using Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive. I think it's called something else now. They rebranded it, didn't they? Scotch Tacky Glue or something. But it's just Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive in a fine liner bottle because it will pretty much stick anything to paper. I glue down, like when I do a scrapbook layout with fabric, I use this glue. Or when I'm gluing wood veneer or acrylic pieces, it'll glue it all and it dries really fast, just like the name suggests. This is another tacky glue that works really well if you're using the glare, sorry, if you're using fabric on your layouts. When you're using fabric on your layouts, that one will dry faster and it warps the page a little less, so just in case you've been needing a recommendation for that. Where's my pen? Not this pen. I see that one there. Cody, is my yellow pen on the table? By my planner right there?
This one?
Yes. Thank you. I have found it.
No, I found it.
Okay. It was found. I would have liked to take the credit for it, but you can have that, whatever. Stream manager duties, you know. Also, I'm not really a journaler, so like some weeks I don't even really do much journaling. Like the last week that I did on stream, you probably saw that. I didn't journal a lot. For me, documenting the photos is like the journaling, and I have a photographic memory, so when I see the photos, I'm able to remember the memory, and I'm also just a person that's not really like a talker about my feelings. I don't like to journal about my feelings either, and so usually like my captions, if I do write one, will be very literal. So just a little encouragement if you're the same way. I know that the scrapbook and like paper crafting, memory keeping, whatever you want to call it, industry is like super focused around like journal, get your stories told. There are a lot of different ways to tell stories, and some of them don't require words at all. So you do you. Yes, minimal layouts, agreed. Like this card, honestly, since the moment I said it there, I've thought like, what am I even going to journal to fill that card? But I'm thinking I'm going to go with the theme of like 3 things that made me really happy this week, because those generally, like if I prompt myself and I give myself like a prompt, I'm able to fill them in a lot easier. I think this one, bye Drea, thanks for crafting with me. I really have the urge to stamp on this, but I know that I'm going to mess it up because If we learned anything from the last stream, it's that I don't do well stamping on photos. So I'm thinking maybe I will do a chipboard piece. Oh, thanks. That means a lot. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Let's see. I know I have a couple other hearts in here. I could go with the yellow one, but that's not the same color yellow. It's like a wood veneer situation. This is just like this little random dish of hearts and one epoxy wood dot thingy. Oh no, two. Usually it's only hearts though. Oh, there's some stars in here. Okay, never mind. It's just a bunch of random little things. Do I want anything or do I just want to leave it blank? Yeah, I want that there. I like it. If I can pick it up. I think crafting on stream, I've just decided, is really relaxing for some reason. You'd think it would be less relaxing as like an introvert that doesn't really enjoy talking to people, but I think because it just feels like I'm talking to myself. I like it. Another label. When in doubt, use a label. I'm just gonna keep this one short and sweet. I really wish there was a label that size in a color that was not these ones. I want like this color because that matches. Okay, I'll use that one. I'll just only use part of it. Probably up here. Sorry if I just bumped the camera. I did not mean to. Also, I just realized as I was writing on that I did not write on it in Sharpie, which is like the thing I just said. I've been doing really great at remembering, clearly. And a staple for good measure. That is my cat in the picture and the one yelling. I don't like that one there, but I'm gonna leave it. I wasn't planning on using this color, but the long label really suits the photo, I think, so why not? Luckily, I ate dinner before I started so that my stomach would not be growling. Yes, that's her. She's on steroids because they think she has IBS. So, you know, health issues like her mom. And if you've ever been on steroids, they make you really irritable and extremely hungry. Like you want to eat everything you can see. And so my poor girl is just like running around the house for weeks now, yelling at everyone to give her food. Smudged. Apparently, I didn't wait for it to dry long enough. Aw, poor guy. But at least I'm glad it's not as bad for him. Page 1, minus that. I'll get back to that. Let's do page 2, because this week only has 2 pages, and what are the chances that I will be lucky enough to finish the week? Ooh, that would be good. This is a picture of me with a piece of vegan cheese on my chest, and I was laying on the floor. That was a selfie that I took after I realized that I waited way too long to start preparing for Alt Summit, and it's something that clearly I should have been preparing for weeks, but like didn't realize that it was. I kind of thought it was just like a show up and do the thing type of thing, but it's very much not. So that's that. This photo, I don't think I want to put this photo in. I'll just put this as an extra photo. Back in it goes. Okay, the alt anxiety is very real. It's just, yeah. It's been running my week. I've been scrambling around trying to do all the things. Okay, now I need to pick cards for this side. If I can get to them. Trying to precariously stack all of this and there they are. Grab all the cards. Oh, I think these were the no's, so I didn't really need, I really didn't need to dig for them. Ooh, okay. So you can screw this one up and you can just do better next year. It's like your practice alt. See, I was hoping it would be like a, this is the year I go to alt and then I just don't go again. So like I want to nail it this time. I'm exhausted just thinking about this time. I can't even imagine like, thinking about doing it again before I've even done it the first time. I'm tired thinking about it. I'm sure once we get there, it'll be different and I'll be like, super excited. I'll be doing all the things and I'll be so ready for next year, but... Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Also, if people don't like you because you wore the wrong pants, which I'm not sure what the wrong pants could even be since like you chose them, they have to be the right pants. But they are not the right people for you. I'm just gonna put that out there. If someone's judging you for your pants, they have their own issues they need to deal with that are far bigger than your pants. But I get what you're saying. Anxiety, yes, I have that. And it has also been over pants. Funny enough, I have ordered like 2 new pairs of pants this week, and neither of them worked and they're both going back, and Cody and I went to the store and I looked for pants. I did find 2 pairs. I only bought one, but the anxiety is real, even if, like me, you don't want to have it. This is my pouch of extras that I use to fill in my weekly spreads when I run out of cards in the kit that I feel like using. So like there are some in here that I really want to use, like this one. But I kind of want to save it for when I'm going to have more journaling, because it could go here, but like there's absolutely nothing that I have to journal about, so it'll just kind of sit there blank. And I think it would be a good card to use for journaling. So then I just grab this thing out, and it's like either cards that I've come across that I like this one in my stash, and I'm like, oh, I should use that soon, so I throw it in there. Or it's the extras, the like cards that I didn't get to use from the month's kit before the next kit comes. So my next kit will arrive, and like whatever's left in the previous month's kit will just kind of get tossed into this bag, and I'll keep going. Seriously, everything that goes wrong at all, if anything goes wrong, is getting blamed on the pants. Even if we're not wearing pants. Not because because we have like dresses or skirts on. Not because we just don't have any bottoms on. Honestly, most of the anxiety that I have about things like this are that I'll say something strange, kind of like the situation that just happened. Because when I get really awkward, and then I say like funky things that just nobody would think to say about anything. And then even worse, my way of dealing with the awkward thing that I say is to point out how awkward it is. Maybe getting all this out right now and just cause it to not happen. Ooh, this is a pretty one. Oh, but it doesn't match the other pinks in the kit. I think I'm getting burnt out on this week already. Not like the week we're in, like the week I'm working on. Okay, this one's cute. Look, a nice filler card. What is stress-induced word salad? Like where you jumble up all your words and then you say your sentence out of order, because that happens to me. Or I'll forget how to use proper grammar and I'll say something that is just completely grammatically incorrect. I think I like this one more than this one. A little bit lighter. Maybe that one right there. It's getting there. I'm sure you can hear that motorcycle or vehicle of some kind out there. Probably sounds like growling. We don't have a dog and it is not growling. Okay. I still need 2 cards. How did I go through this entire stack and I didn't find... I love this color blue. It's like a, I know mauve is like a pink, but mauve is like a very specific pink, and that's like a mauve blue. It's like the equivalent of mauve, but in the blue side of things. Oh, and mustard, yes. the kit cards also end up in there. Okay, I really need 2 more cards to put here. And I already have 1 card over here that I haven't finished the journaling for, and I cannot just keep adding journaling cards because I've already run out of things to say. So this one will be fine because I'll use the journaling to talk about that photo, and then what can I put here? Oh, this one can go here because it's about this photo. Oh, and then I'll do like a squiggly little arrow. Okay, that'll work for that. It has a quote on it. Sorry, that was cut off. Now I just need something to go over there. That works, but then I have to find something to put inside. It says yes. That little tiny word right there says yes. So like yes, what? No. Oh, this side says no. This card is from both of these actually. Are from a Studio Calico kit forever ago. And I have been saving them because, oh my gosh. Well, I mean, look at them. I want to use them forever and ever. This card's kind of, oh wait, that's not the one. Didn't I just have one of those that was like a mustard color? I thought I did. I could have sworn that I had a little, it was like one of those little star, oh here it is. Nope. Maybe? Yeah. That one would be cute there if I could figure out something to put on it in like alphas. I'll plan for that for now. Going to be an easy card because I'm just going to do a little squiggly arrow. And I will add a little wood veneer heart. Then I'm going to back both of these little photos on white again, just to give them that base. That'll work. I don't remember where that one was. I think it's up there. And then I'm just going to, where did this one go? Oh, down here. Adhere the photos on the same way I did with those. It's just kind of my go-to. I keep closing that and forgetting. And I like to put them on crooked intentionally because I can't put things anywhere. I can't do straight, like straight, and I just don't work out. So if you do them intentionally crooked, then you don't have to worry about it. There's that one. And I'm thinking I want to add a little something to each of those, like, I don't know. Maybe a sticker? Or, hold on, I'm gonna grab, sorry for the crinkling. Grabbing like my big sticker sheets, which is something that I'm also trying to use more of this year. Just trying to use up my stash. And a lot of these big sticker sheets I put like where I put my big sticker sheets and then I forget I have them, so they don't end up getting used. And I would like to change that. This one's kind of cute. I'll use that one on here. And then I'll just use this one that says snapshot. Nice. Where'd those labels go? Oh, nope, here they are. I think we'll use this little one over here. That one's done. I feel like this needs something, like some color. Ooh, yeah, idea. This is not the color I was looking for. Nope, this one's much too bright. What other? Oh, maybe a yellow? Like a... That's a green. It's not yellow. Oh, I guess it's kind of yellow. It's not yellow enough, though. Blue? No. Maybe light blue. Cody, can you throw me the marker that's on the table?
Hmm?
Can you throw me that pink marker that's on the table? Whoa. Got it. I'm gonna use this one. It's more of like a... Although now that I'm looking at it, it's very like pink, and the other one's kind of like a orangish pink, which might work better. Okay. Especially if I'm going to be using that. Yeah, this will work. It's just a Tombow, one of the dual tip markers. What color is this? 912. Just adding a tiny bit of color. That'll work. It's just like a super tiny bit of color that you probably can't even see because it looks like it might be washed out, but it's there, I promise. I just like lined each of the letters with a tiny little hint of color, just so that it wasn't so bland. This one, I'm going to put a label on. I think I will pull... maybe I'll use one of these other labels from a past kit. Just because with it being so close to this blue, the blues are really different. There's like a lot of pink going on, and I'm trying to kind of tone down the pink on this bottom row. And this greenish color is just kind of also clashing. So let's see if we can get... Oh, maybe I wish there was... Is there another gray? Of course not. The orange. Was the same color? No. Well, apparently I'm not toning down the pink. I'm just going to go for it and use it over here as well. Oh, should I put it there? Should I put it across the... No, I'm going to go with it right there. Yeah, that looks nice because the mustard and the blue kind of complement. They're all muted. little journal. Again, I smudged it because I am impatient, but it's fine. And just going to add a staple. Oh, I need to. This is just a little bag of extra supplies that I keep within reach for moments like this, so I don't have to like go digging through my drawers. And I should have grabbed 2 of these so that I didn't run out again in like 10 minutes, but perfect. So the only thing I'm missing is just something to put on this. And I am going to stick these in the pockets just to see how they work out. One thing I have a tendency to do is like, I just realized I did it with this, which is why I'm bringing it up. I look at the photos that I have and I just pick pockets based on that. But week 9 will be behind this, and the week 9 page is actually like this. So I'm gonna have like a odd transition going on from week 9 to week 10. Sometimes if I'm really like set on having a certain layout, I will just fill the back side of like, so it fits like this and like this. This over here would be the back side of the second page of week 9, and then the back side of the first page of week 10. I'll just fill both of them with like patterned paper, so at least they look nice, but then I can keep the layout that I like. Otherwise, I will just rearrange the photos and everything, sometimes just swapping the 2 pages if I want to, so that they'll fit back to back. There it is. I'm going to fill in the 2 center journaling cards just off camera because it's probably going to take me an obnoxious amount of time to think of the words that I want to put in there. Was this one in here? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm always fighting with these pockets. So there's the first page of week 10 done. I love this photo, and it's really vibrant. And then the second page of week 10. These Kelly Purkey cards are sometimes so tight in the Studio Calico pockets. Maybe I'll put this down here just to switch it up a little. Ooh, I just bent that card. page 2 of week 10. Let me hold it at a distance first. I'm going to add something here. I don't know what. I will find it later after I think about it. And then I'm just going to put journaling here for this photo. There it is. Wow, a finished week. Imagine that. Okay, there was one other thing I wanted to do. That was to share about paper scraps, because I just, on Instagram, I've been talking a lot. Yes, week 10 almost done. Mostly done. I will finish it tonight, actually. And then I'll try to figure out how I am going to fit week 9 and week 10 together back to back, if possible. On Instagram, I've been talking so much recently about like using my stash and using paper scraps and using this and using that and trying to like buy less and use more of all my junk. And these go with this kit, with that. Okay. Just trying to get a little organized here since we're switching gears a bit. I've realized it's actually something that people struggle with a lot. I'm not the only one that just kind of buys a ton of junk or buys stuff rather than using the stuff they already have. So I thought I'd share. I didn't use this at all, which is a bummer, but maybe in the next one. I thought I'd share some tips on how to make, not even make really, just like put together a quick mini kit with your paper scraps. It's honestly a super mindless way to do it. Sorry for the crinkling. Okay. I use a 12 by 12, this is from Studio Calico Kit. Unfortunately, they don't do their scrapbook kits anymore, so you can't get these 12 by 12 zip top pouches, but they're the best. So I have looked online for 12 by 12 pouches that are these like reinforced kind from other places that make the smaller versions. I can't find them anywhere, so if you know of a place, let me know. What was I saying? Oh, so I use one of these 12 by 12 zipper pouches, and for times when I need like, sometimes I want to be creative, but I don't feel creative enough to like go sit down and pull out things that go together. I kind of just want it done, and I may not necessarily have a kit to use because I'm either sick of the kits I'm using or I've used them to the point where they can't make a full layout or something like that. So I'll sit down. I have all of my paper scraps in an IKEA organizer, which I'll share probably in like a YouTube video or something soon. And I'll sit down with that and I will just pull out like 6 to 10 sheets that I like the patterns and the colors together. And then I will put them in one of these. And then that becomes like my paper kit. And I can just pull from it and I know everything matches and looks good together. And then as I start using papers, I kind of just start throwing them in, and then the kit evolves from like one look to another look to another look, because as papers go out and you pull papers in to match the ones that are left, it kind of like morphs into a different kit. Or like me, sometimes you'll end up with, well, this center piece, this is all like, not that, down here, this is all like white paper, so that doesn't really count, but you'll end up with like a ton of papers. So let's look. I was playing with this last night, and this right here is actually what I used to make the dividers that I shared on Instagram today. I'm gonna grab the planner so you can see. I had a mini avalanche trying to get this, but totally fine. So I created a set of dividers just using the paper that I had in this little zip top pouch. And they all coordinate, and it was super simple and super easy because they were all just there. This is a B6 Kiki K, if you're wondering. also gets me to use the super tiny scraps that I have because I tend to just pull out a stack of the papers that are in here and then make something from them. You'll notice most of the ones in here right now, whoa, most of them, not all of them, follow a like peachish pink and orange and yellow theme. It's kind of the latest groove that I'm in. And then I have some of my printable labels in here as well. These are just from my shop on my website. So you can print them out and cut them out as many times as you want. I was thinking about doing the layout possibly with these, maybe. Maybe I'll just start one and I may not finish it, but like story of the stream's life, right? This is Basil Avalanche. It's a nice textured cardstock. I really like canvas textured cardstock, so instead of just having horizontal lines, the little lines are like almost like little tiny grids, but they're like messy grids, kind of like how a canvas material is. This is what I've been using recently. I don't remember the name of the canvas patterned basil cardstock, white at least. You can easily find any type of like canvas patterned white cardstock if you just type that into Google. What size? I'm gonna do 8.5 by 11. Yeah, that's my go-to size for easy scrapping. I'm going to move this huge pile to the side because I need space. I'm thinking this paper. I'm really feeling these colors right now. And maybe, let me turn the brightness of my camera down really quick, just so you can see those colors. Well, no, let's see. Trying to get you a little less washed out. That's a little better. What was I saying? Oh, maybe adding some navy. That just feels like a good color palette. I like it. Photo. I need a photo. I keep all my extra photos in here, so like some weeks I just have photos that I don't want to include or that just don't fit in my layouts. I could do like a little multi-photo layout. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a multi-photo layout and kind of just do like a little cluster of photos. So I'm going to mat this one on this blue, this navy, but I'm going to stay away from this because I think I want to incorporate this torn edge in the layout elsewhere. So that's what I'm going to do there. Lost my scissors, but it's just because I had put them back where they belong. This navy paper is from the Felicity Jane Sophie collection. I want to find a complementing color to back these other two photos on without using this because I really want this to stay in the background. So I'm thinking scoot this over a little. Thinking something. I like this text. I think that goes nicely, and then maybe one other one so that they're all backed on different. I'll go with that one. This paper, unfortunately, is from Gossamer Blue, so you can't find it anymore because they're no longer around. But it is a good one. And then this More of This paper is, I believe the paper is called More of This, but it's from Studio Calico. Again, they don't do their scrapbook kit anymore, so chances of finding the, where did I got adhesive on here somewhere, oh, over here. Chances of finding this kit are slim, even though they may still have a few in their sale section, but I know they do have a lot of digital options, so they might have this as a digital paper. It is called More of This. I'm trying to remember what kit it was from. I want to say maybe December 2017, possibly. No, it wasn't. It was September 2017, maybe. That's more likely than it was December. There were a lot of super colorful photos. Oh, I guess I need it to back the photo. There were a lot of super colorful papers, pattern papers in the kit that it was in. I cut that extremely crooked. Yikes. You can't really tell that it's text behind there, but I plan on incorporating it in the layout elsewhere, so I'm hoping it'll tie itself in. So I always like to think about the direction I'm tearing before I do it. If you tear, so I'm going to be using this half. If I tear the piece I'm not using away from me, there will be no white showing on this paper. If I tear it toward me, there will be white showing on the ripped part of the paper. Ooh, I really love that paper also. Part of me is sad that I'm using the other side of it. It's fine. I think I actually have a second sheet of this somewhere, unless I've already used it. Oh wait, what's this? Ha! There's the second sheet. So I'm gonna tear away from me so that I don't have any white showing. I'm sorry, that's probably super loud, I just realized. And if you tear slow and you hold this side kind of like farther away, you can get a pretty accurate tear as to like how you want it design wise. I think I like this side. I just used my nail to mark where I'm going to trim, and then I'm going to trim it down to size. I'm thinking I will layer a bit of this paper underneath so it's peeking out. I thought I picked it up. Ah! So like that. And then there we go. I am still here. Hello, hi. I hope you had good dinner. I'm doing a multi-photo layout now. Oh my gosh, tacos, yum. Can you ever go wrong with tacos? The answer is no, I will tell you that. Ooh, I just felt myself get like ridiculously tired and hot and kind of like burnt out. I'm going to keep going a little bit longer. I think I like that. I think it's a party with just us right now. I think it's just the three of us. I want to like keep this here while adhering it, which is not the easiest. I will pick it up. It's fine. Again, sorry if that's super loud, like right in your ear. I'm gonna kind of keep this to the side, I think. Yeah. That's fine. It'll work. Hi, Fiona. She's staring at me and screaming. Oh, these tweezers? They are EK Tools. I have a direct link to them on my favorites page, which is actually linked below. So if you scroll from this video down, it'll say like tools and supplies. If you click that, I have a list of all my favorite things, and I'm pretty sure I have a direct link to these tweezers. They're amazing, and instead of holding, like pinching to keep something held, you just like pinch it once and then it stays in there. They're amazing. They're wonderful. Thinking I'm just gonna add more torn paper to this because it needs something. Although that's kind of fun. Not with this Home Sweet Home on the top. Just that on its own. Okay, I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see. Fiona, can you not do that? Just scratching the carpet. Cats. Oh, I hate when that happens. When the paper I'm trying to cut is so skinny, it just slips right in there. The other thing I use these tweezers for is for things like this when I need to reposition whatever it is that I'm cutting, because you can easily move something around. Yay! I'm going to lift this photo up ever so slightly, and I'm going to create a border with this up here. I want to make sure it's straight because we all know I struggle with that. Wow, that is not straight at all, is it? No. Okay, and then this side. Close enough. And I can go in with my tiny scissors and just trim the sides away. this side I did get a little adhesive outside of it. I just use an adhesive eraser. Works really well. It doesn't ruin your paper at all. I do feel like I need to tie that polka dot in at the other on the bottom. So I'm just tearing off another piece to tuck under there. Nice. I like it. Oh, yay, thanks. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks it looks good. There's a little... Wow, we are way washed out. Hold on one sec. Let's turn the right. There we go. Now you can see what's going on. I'll leave it like that so that when it's down here, you can see what's going on. I want to add a little thing right here for journaling, so I'm thinking either a journaling card or like a die cut that's large enough to accommodate journaling. Not that is way too big. Although that's super cute. I like that. It's kind of cute there. That one's cute, but it has like an awkward... I think I like that one better for right there. No, too much. I think I might go with that one. I'm just doing a terrible job of like digging through this thing. See if there's anything else that may work better. This one's also cute, but way too big for that space. And I like this because it has multiple, I'm trying to do this with one hand. It has multiple pages, like a little notepad. So you can get quite a bit of journaling or whatever in there. That's a cute sticker too, or yeah, sticker. Where is that sticker sheet that sticker came from, actually? Now I am curious. I mean, I know which, it's from the Willow Lane sticker, 6 by 12 sticker sheet from Crate Paper. I don't know where that sticker sheet is. Ooh, these would be fun and would match that. They're really bright, but they're kind of fun. Maybe. Probably in here that I just had out and I didn't get to it. I love this. Other than all of the sparklies, which I am not a fan of, I really loved that collection. Oh, here it is. I found it. No. Thinking that one. Maybe the thickers that go along with it. That little yay is cute. Pamela, I either get them from scrapbook.com or if I'm really lucky, sometimes you can find them at Tuesday morning. I have a harder time finding them at Tuesday morning because the Tuesday mornings in Southern California are not wonderful at all. But sometimes you can get lucky. I think this, no, this, yeah, I'm pretty sure I got this Maggie Holmes, this is from the Open Book collection, I think. I got that from Tuesday morning. So you can, it's not impossible to find them, it's just difficult. So I usually just go with scrapbook.com if I know I want something, because then I don't have to go searching for it. This one is definitely from, oh, this, see all of them that have these, this square sticker, those are from Tuesday morning. So both of these are Dear Lizzie, these are crepe paper. And so then all of these I got at, probably on scrapbook.com most likely, because that's where I get most of my things from. Well, yeah, scrapbook.com is very overwhelming. I usually go in with something in mind that I want and start there. And then I kind of branch out after that. It's extremely overwhelming though. And if you feel like supporting me, I do have a scrapbook.com affiliate link if you feel like using it. I am almost positive it's in my Instagram bio. I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, I'm slowly ruling them out based on, I'm not a fan of gold foil, but these are kind of matte, so they're good. Okay, I ruled these ones out even though I really like them. I think I like these ones. This Oh Happy Day is super cute. Maybe I'll use that as my title. Oh, this one, I know. Oh, I like that one too. I was thinking about doing like a fully black and white layout, and then doing like a colorful title like This Happy, or this dream, and that's like the only bit of color. Could be the colors, yes. Very well could be. I know that this makes the sticker page like, what do you want to call it? Like not structurally sound. Because that thing's like now not even attached. But I like to lay this down before I adhere it. And it just really helps if it's not attached. So there's that. And honestly, it doesn't matter too much because I can just stick that right back on. Can't even tell. Oh, I didn't put that away. So I'm thinking that right there, and I'm just trimming it a little closer to see if I can get it in this spot over here. Without it taking over too much. Or if I'll need to go, I don't even know where else I could go actually, unless I went below, which would work. I could go below. Down there, but I'm not really like a centered type of person, and I don't want to cover the ripped edges, so I'm thinking up here. Okay, I'm ready to kind of sort of commit. That blocks out that at least, because that cup is not like essential to the story. Ah! That is why I keep it stuck to the page, because they seriously stick to everything. It's backwards. Oh, I could just go right over the photo. That would be okay. I really want to use this, but I'm just like not feeling it anywhere on here. That's a lie. I do like it right there. I would just have to cut the edges off. I'm gonna do that. Ah, it stuck to my hand when I tried to let it go. I like it. I'm committing. I'm also going to stick this down on this side, letting most of it be there, and then I'm thinking I'm just going to stick it lightly because I have an idea that will require me to lift it up a little. Trying to get it straight. Yes, okay. I'm thinking I'm going to do some little floral clusters around it. Those are a little more realistic than I'm going for. I'm like looking for the perfect balance of whimsical and realistic. I think let's see. Oh, that one's cute. Do I have others from that collection? No, that one looks like it's on its own. Oh yeah, I do. This is my bin of florals. I think I have, let's see. Where are those? Oh, stand by. It might be in there or there, I think. Possibly. I'm specifically looking for the florals from, actually I think they're the florals from the Maggie Holmes Open Book collection, if I'm remembering correctly. I have them somewhere, just clearly not here. They're in a, darn, they're in a little Ziploc. Oh well, I'll have to go with something else. I'm not feeling those florals at all. Or those. They're these florals, but not the chipboard version of them. Which I guess I could just... I should just open another pack of them, but they're around here somewhere, so I don't really want to because I know that they're here. It's just a matter of where. No. Oh, this one's pretty. But it's a little too bright. Okay, I'm gonna grab another pack of the Maggie Holmes florals really quick. keep a drawer of extra supplies, including new packs of the die cuts that I use really often. Sorry if that's super loud. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. It's a lot of pink on pink. A little blue. This would be a good one to tie in the gold from the title. And I know it's terrible that I just automatically throw some of them away, but I don't do hot pink glitter ever. Never. I won't ever. It'll just sit there getting everything glittery. Oh, that little one is so cute. And I really like that leaf. It ties in with the green of these leaves. Same with the teal glitter. Cannot. Ugh. I'll usually cut that flower off, so then I just use those two. Which actually those two would go really well with this. One's kind of big. I like that one. Blech. Okay. Now that I have a whole jumbled mess going on, I'm losing steam. Maybe I can at least make it through the floral clusters and then finish it up later. Thinking something like this, and then maybe a yellow one behind it, or big yellow one maybe. The big yellow one, yes, I agree. I like the way the big yellow one looks. then maybe a little overlap onto the top of the label, perhaps. I'm looking for a little tiny one to put right here. Oh, here's one. Or like, this one. Move that to the left like that. Is that what you were talking about? What if you move the top white to the left? Oh, move this one over here? I think that's what you're talking about. I got you now. And then put this one here. So they're kind of, I like it. I don't know if you were meaning to put that one there or not, but I like it. Although maybe instead of another pink, we do a blue or pink. Or blue and a pink, and we just take over the whole page. Blue? Okay. I think so too. Thank you for your help. I probably could have focused on that for like another 20 minutes and not gotten anywhere. Oh, here's like a dark pink one. Ooh, maybe we'll like put one over here. Yes, I'm feeling that. Okay. Okay, both ended up there. They're just across from each other now. Gotta get these all adhered. So a lot of times after I adhere the flowers, or after I put the flowers where I want them, ooh, my brain is shutting down. Instead of taking them all out to adhere them, I like hold one part of them down and lift up the other, and then just kind of like stick some glue in there so that they don't move and they stay in the place that I had them for the most part, except for that one that does not want to stay. Well, now I don't even remember where I had this one. I think it was right there. Or where the heck was that? I think it was right there. Everything's moving now that I said that that's what I usually do. Put that there. And then do that. Whoa, where'd this guy come from? Oh, this one is supposed to be on the top right there. I got it. Okay. I don't really care if you can tell that my vellum flowers are glued down. I know a lot of people try to like strategically place their glue so that you can't see it through the vellum. I don't really mind because a lot of times there's so much going on in my layouts that you'd have to really be staring to see something like that. Oh no. Ooh, sorry. I'm really happy with how that turned out. So I think what I'll end up doing tomorrow or something is I'll do like a quick little tiny journal right there. I'll add the date like right here or right here. And then I'll do like a doodly border around the whole page, and I'll do some like Heidi shine going across. So it's like some right here and then some up here in gold to tie in the subtle gold accents. I feel accomplished. Thank you for your help because I'm very indecisive and I needed it. Let me trim off the corner of this so that it's flush with the page. Okay, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me, friends, for, geez, what was it, 3 hours? That was a long one. I will let you know when my next stream is on either Instagram or Twitter, or probably both, but it won't be for about a week and a few days because I am off to Alt Summit for the entire week next week to help hopefully grow my brand. Yeah, follow along on Instagram so that you can see what I'm up to in the meantime. And if you have any questions, you can either send them to me over there or on Twitter, or you can just put them in the chat here and I will answer them via like text. I'll type it back. Okay, I hope you guys have a great night and I will talk to you later. Bye.